Well, I have feckin' tried, but I can't find anyone. I'm treading on all ground, and yeah, I just can't seem to find the players I need to find. This defense midfielder would be perfect, wouldn't he? He'd be absolutely perfect. What about if he did a few? He did a few. He broke into the Argentinian team. Wouldn't that be worth more money? Wouldn't that be good? Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, I should probably be trying to sign you with a lot more money because you are class, actually. 20 stamina, 17 work rate. You're really actually ideal. So I should be trying to sign you more. I'll happily have you, though. First team player. Yeah. I know it's a left back. I know it's a left back, but yeah, there's gotta be. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to sign this player really, but I'm a bit desperate at the moment. Like, look at these stats. They are crap, aren't they? But you know what? I mean, a beggar can't be picky. So there we go. Got a quality left back coming in at 110k. I think that's a good signing for us, but just not what we need. But it's what I'm gonna get. Okay, that's more like what we need. I'll say you're indispensable, and I'll give you a lot of money. I'll give you a lot of money. Please, just join this team. That'd be good. Like 20 set pieces. That'd be class. It would be class. Oh, he'd be good. He would be really good, and he's a great coach. Fantastic coach, in fact. He's almost worth it just in that. Yeah, I am gonna cancel you. I don't think you're worth it. Wow, they accepted my Mark Hughes bid, even though he's having a killer season. I know they don't actually have a division. They're not even a background league. I wanted to make this as difficult as possible. Basically, I didn't realize how little teams Argentina had in the game, and we're still unable to get this defensive midfielder. Alright, let's go back to Herrera. I'm approach to sign him. I should just give him as much money as I can because, again, he's class. He's absolutely brilliant. They accepted my bid, but the player didn't want to come. Hello. That's a nice money injection. That's good. Mark Hughes has got a contract that's running out. That's good to see. I'll give you all the money. There you go. You're running out of contract as well. That's good. I will give you all the money, and yeah, let's carry this forward. Let's keep this going. Our scout's going to run out of contract. Yep, carry on. Thank you. And I guess now we're in the closing stages. I don't know what this means. What does this mean? So, what's this average points? Has that always been there? Wow, that's quite the data science you got there. So you have the opening stage, you have the closing stage, and you have the league, which shows both. Right. So is this the only one that matters? There's still no relegation here. The closing stage, does that have relegation? It doesn't. What happens at the end of this season? And I know the comments are probably lighting up, but I don't want to Google it. I want to keep this as a shock for myself. I want to come in as a blind manager, just I don't know what's happening, but I'm coming into this club, and we'll see what happens. And hopefully, we end up with some sort of successful career. It looks like. When's the next game? Actually, when is the next game? February. Oh my goodness. I'm actually going to pause the recording then because nothing's going to happen for a little while. I have just managed to coup the century. We've got the defensive midfielder. Catches, it's on Bosman's, and it's going to happen in July. But that is promising for the next season. We'll see if he actually manages to get a game next season. We're getting close to February. I'm actually just in the midst of... I cancelled a deal for this guy. And I'm trying to re-sign him. The reason I picked this guy, he's not actually necessarily the best guy. I think Miguel Amaya might be the best. At least on paper, it looks like he's going to be. But I think we need some flexibility. This guy could play in central midfield, attacking midfield, and as a striker. I think that might become invaluable. So I'm going to pick this guy. We'll see how it goes. It looks like the contract's going to go through. Hopefully it happens before the deadline. That's currently the pressure that's happening. And just like that, the next day, we get our man 24k instead of 3. That's fine, though. That's not funny. That's what? Oh god. Right. Well, I just signed this guy with 24k and he immediately says he's gonna retire. Cool. Wait. It's gone. It doesn't say he's gonna retire. And he's a better player than I thought he was going to be. I'll be honest. I did not think I was going to get 10s there. I thought I was going to get something worse than that. He's a decent utility player for that forward role. He's always going to be on the bench at the very least. That's a good signing for us. But okay, I'm worried every time I see the word retire is becoming a scary word. It's becoming a really scary word. But we've got our 2 signings, right? So we got our left back. Our brand new left back. He's immediately getting a game. We've got our defensive midfielder back. Let's go back to the old strategy. Was it that? There we go. In fact, I will sort of copy this sort of powering up a little bit more. I like it. I'd rather we sort of pushed a bit forward. This is a very forward-thinking team, so I'm kind of happy to try and make as many chances as possible. We've got our defensive anchor, so we can deal with that. Let's just get all these guys up in the pitch. You can sort of stay in the perimeter. You go on the right hand side. You go on the left hand side. You go in there, up there. Looks good to me. And again, just sort of start going up a little bit more. And just in general, you guys are gonna just sort of drift forwards a little bit more. And again, a little bit more drifting forwards. That's what I like to see. I'm just gonna save as attack Wib Wob. By the way, I've seen some things on Twitter about Wib Wob being a cheat. Just my thoughts. I don't think it is. Personally, like some of the most devastating strategies I've seen have not had Wib Wob, and have just been these unnatural, like where there's no wingers. I feel like that's more. It's my personal opinion, obviously, and obviously, if you disagree, you disagree. That's fine. But like, I feel like, first of all, play the game however you want. But second of all, like, it's concerning that playing an unnatural strategy, a strategy that wouldn't exist in real football because it's fundamentally flawed. That's seen as yeah, that's great, that's good, fantastic. Just keep playing with those bizarre strategies, and then the people who, because actual football managers will go, okay, when we're in the box, number 9, make sure you're on the 6-yard box, and the other 2 attack the back post and the front post. That's like actual management, right? At least from my perspective, that's more realistic than just saying, I'm not going to do it right now, but put this. I've seen strategies where you put 3 defensive midfielders, for example, and have no fullbacks. That's insane. That just doesn't exist. So I do disagree with it myself. As I say, play the game however you want. It's a single player game, and you're welcome to play it however it makes you happy. But I don't like the sort of downplaying of Wib Wob as being a negative thing. for the game, because I don't know. I feel more engaged playing that way, and tweaking those little bits. You might have seen it in the the youth challenge in particular. Those little tweaks that I made to try and eke out each win were brilliant. They were fantastic. They were really fun to do, and made us win a lot more matches. And I don't think it's because it was fundamentally broken. I think it's just because we managed to suit our players. And that's my 2 cents anyway. It's not really like a huge drama or anything. I just like it. I just like me some with Bob. I've noticed, by the way, Raul Ardres, you know his name. He's playing okay. Not great, but he's becoming the Carl Scott of this team. If to home back to the old series. Do we give Kanios a debut? Is he deciding to retire? He doesn't say he's retiring anymore. I think I've changed his mind because he's actually getting a game now. But he didn't say that, so I'm a bit concerned. In fact, I'm kind of tempted to put him in place of him. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's give Kaniot a debut. All our players are rested. There's this sort of forced break in between the seasons. That's quite good. There's no cup competitions either, which I'm a bit begrudged about. Is there no Football Association Cup in Argentina, or is it just not in the game? Because it does feel a bit unnatural, to be honest. Only having one prize is a bit odd. But we'll carry on with Newell's Old Boys. We'll see what we can do. And this opening closing stage stuff is really confusing. And we will, I think, play with this team. Actually, do I want a keeper or do I want to put... Let's put another outfield player on the bench. And there we go. Number 7, Kaniot, getting his debut. And there we go. We've got a defensive midfielder back. We've got Dillon still scoring goals. Fantastic. Oh, hello. We're getting a lot of chances being made already. Oh, but Linus. Ooh, that's a bad word to say on the internet. They are doing quite well. They're scoring. They're a retort of their own. But we're getting all the chances. We're getting a lot of chances. But again, another strike by the cursed team name. That's definitely not how you say it, but there's an L in front of the word rectum, and it's not good. They're getting a lot of chances now. In fact, way more than I would want. But we managed to... Oh, there we go. Okay, we're still getting chances. A very open game again. Argentinian football is so exciting. It's so exciting. Carderio is not having a good one. So we're going to... I actually can adjust to this, can't I? Because I can now play you. Yeah, I like this. I'm about to say my Google Assistant was just listening then and was going to chime in. Hell no. But yeah, we can actually... Let's... Dillon's going to have to come off. And what about you? No, you're not. Okay. But yeah, we can adjust to the... and make our strategy even more attacking, which is really quickly as well, which is very good for us. See if we can actually... No, we still can't manage to beat this squad. It's going to be a difficult one. And what's their strategy? Quite a lot of movement. I was hoping a defensive midfielder was going to block a lot of this, but unfortunately it looks like they've got a big guy up front, big strength, big heading, and off the ball. Really good player. I'd love to have someone like that in my team. That would be good. But they're even out passing us. It's yeah, there we go. I was going to change some strategies, but there's just no point. Oh, Diaz scoring. It's just a consolation now. And we'll bring Ardres on as well. How did Kaniot had a good debut though. Got an 8. In fact, our best player by quite a way. So there's a token of good there. They're top of the league only because they thrashed us. But let's just say they're gonna win the league. How about that? That sounds like it softens the blow a little bit, doesn't it? doesn't it? But yeah, we got some interesting players now, and I'm still confused about this transfer window that we just went through. I'm not keen that your debut was quite shocking. I'm not keen that you've got twisted knee still, because you were actually playing quite well in the end. And our other right backs don't really perform that well. Yeah, I think that's this is the strat, isn't it? This is the tactic I've got to do. Yeah, I think these are my best players. So I think this is I'm just gonna have to hope for the best and hope that we end up toppling Talores. We were making a lot of chances though. There were a lot of high points from that match. It's just the fact that we are conceding. We're leaking goals. It's absolutely we're flowing goals out of the back line. It's absolutely sopping wet with just goals, and I'm not keen on that. We do not need that. There we go again. The drain is overflowing. A penalty as well. This is not a good game at all. This is a bad time for us. There we go. 4-0 in the first half. 2 red cards. 2. Right, let's get Souza off the pitch. I don't know how we're going to get the ball to long ball. Let's get the ball to you, pal. I can't believe I'm playing long ball with old men in the. Oh, there we go. I accidentally press pause. I can't believe I'm playing long ball with old men in the Argentinian league. This is not what was meant to happen. I think we're going to just take off anyone who's a bit sick. Let's just, 78, yeah, you shouldn't be playing. Let's get Raul on. And everyone else on 80 seems like, we'll play, put Kanya off and let's put the world's best player, Garcia, in there. See what he can do. Maybe he can change the whole game. I don't know. We're actually going forwards. It went off the bar. We actually got a shot. That's not like us. Yeah. Well, Talores is the top of the league only because they thrashed us, but at least we're consistent, right? Yeah. We only got 1 match banned. Again, what happened? Let's just end this on a what just happened in that 5-0 thrashing. I thought that's a guts kick, and that would have explained a lot. No. So we're getting thrashed. 2 feet. Okay, well. And punch in the face. Can you stop punching at people? Like, please. Stop punching people in the face. Like, you just joined the club for a lot of money. Why are you punching people in the face? I'm just going to end this episode. I'm fuming. No, that's not how you make an impression. That's not how you make an impact. Newell's old boys. Newell's damn right disrespectful, unprofessional, down tooting boys.